All right, 5:30 on the dot. So I will call the regular City of White Lakes Council meeting for Tuesday, June 23rd to order. Roll call, please.
Mayor Scott,
Here.
Brent Matheson's absent tonight. Ekman,
Here.
Jarvila, and Councilor Grams is also absent tonight.
All right, thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, moving on to the consent agenda. Has everybody had a chance to read through that? Any comments or questions for
I have one.
anything in there? Yeah, go ahead.
So historically, I always track the investments in Excel for some reason. I actually logged on and for some really nice reports, so it's not going to be an Excel version anymore. So I think this is a lot cleaner and gives you a lot bigger picture.
This one with the Raymond G.
Yeah, that one's really condensed, but there's a ton of different reports in there I can pull right from the website.
So is this post kind of you like reinvesting things or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's our total investment.
Yeah,
That's all I had.
no, yeah, it was,
Just in case you notice it's different.
yeah, I appreciated the graph and how it kind of breaks everything down into these little nice tables. So yeah, thanks for doing that.
That one. That one.
Anything else? Hearing nothing, I will ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Councillor Ekman, second from Councillor Jarvila. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Moving on to the guests and citizens forum. Is there anybody that has any questions or comments? Hearing nothing, we will move on to reports from staff. City Administrator Weiberg, anything from you tonight?
Nothing other than new investment reports.
All right. Thank you. City Attorney Lewicki, anything from you?
No, I don't have anything tonight for the agenda.
Sounds good. Thank you. Moving on to reports from elected officials. Councillor Jarvila.
Since the last meeting, attended the planning commission, which some from the council were at, listened to the discussion from North Shore Development, talking about possible housing, basically multi-unit like an apartment in White Lakes. Possible location near the assisted living facility out on Kennedy Memorial Drive was discussed, and they said they were definitely not recommending it be at the Bow School grounds so that it could be used for other types. Mobile home park was brought up, and at that time, apparently there was no response from the owner. I don't know,
No.
since then. One of the members of the planning commission said that he'd been out there and it was still just a big mess. And they've done nothing since then. Also, attended the East Range Water Board. It was a fairly standard meeting. We discussed the upcoming grand opening ceremony of the water plant, which is going to be done in July. They've extended or are extending invitations to some of the politicians that they're hoping to come on board for the backing for White Lakes to join the board. And also about having the state certify the plant for providing and treating water to the three communities. And I missed something for the planning commission. There's been recent permits for a home, 3 garages, a shed, and a fence in town, which is nice to see
Yeah.
people
Building.
willing to build in town. And that's all I got.
All right, you sound busy. Thank you.
Dave, I do have that guy's contact, so I'll email him.
For the
Trailer
home
park.
guy,
Yep.
that would be good.
All right.
When was it? I can't remember the guy's name. Leader of the committee.
Hector. Well, Hector's the owner.
Oh, no, I'm talking the guy that's the head of the committee. But
Jim?
is that it?
Jim
Anyway,
Armstrong.
he said he'd been out there and that place was still just a sky.
Oh, Jim, right.
Yeah.
Jim Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove out there the other day too, and
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
So they've done nothing after promising.
No, and I think that last resident is still there. There were still people standing around there. And she told me at Jordan she was going to be out by last week sometime.
Is that maybe something you and Tamika can touch base on, just to see if there is anything?
I'll reach out to him first
Okay.
and then see where it goes.
Sounds
I mean, he seemed very logical and reasonable
Right.
during the meeting, so
Okay.
we'll find out.
Sounds good. Thank you. Counselor Ekman.
I went on a tour of the grocery store in Aurora the other day. And it looks pretty nice in there. He's just waiting on some inspections, and he said he's hoping to, or he's going to have it open by the 4th of July. So just like not the deli or the butcher shop or something like that. He was waiting on some more inspections. And then after that, after the 1st, he's going to come to Hoyt Lakes and start working on the bowling alley, because he would like to have the bar area open by Water Carnival. And then in August, Brunswick is bringing lanes and all that kind of stuff. So that was kind of interesting. And then he was talking about how it turned into a co-op. So go get your shares. And then I went to the planning and zoning meeting, same thing as Dave. And also I went to the Colby Ridge HOA meeting, which was pretty interesting. Mayor Scott was there. But that's about it.
All right, thanks for the updates. On my end, the county board was here today. Thanks to City Administrator Weiberg for welcoming them. I had to go into work and wasn't able to. But yesterday we were able to spend a good chunk of the day, Dean and I, with the board and then local legislators and the Snowmobile ATV Club folks from there. They took us on an ATV ride, got to see the trails around town. So thank you to the Snowmobile ATV Club for all the work they do. It was fun to just kind of rip around town and spend time with those folks. And then Al Hodnick and folks from the Snowmobile ATV Club spoke about Stephen Chambers or the CCC camp, kind of their planned ideas. They had like a plan laid out for what they're doing out there. So it's nice that, yeah, they're working on that and planning on restoring that. And I think they had mentioned that they got like $100,000 from the IRRB.
That'll be funneled through White Lakes.
So yeah,
We'll be fiscal agent on that.
Yep. So it's nice that, yeah.
Was that for Stephen Chambers or for the CCC camp?
One and the same. For that Stevens Chamber.
Yeah, they built that, but I was wondering if they were gonna do anything.
There's
No.
nothing for out there.
At the
nothing
camp,
planned.
okay.
Right.
Be nice if there was a plaque or memorial, but right now there's no talk of it.
So yeah, they got some funds to start. Well, they have been working on it, but some extra funds to do some extra work. So it's nice that there's something being done out there. So yeah, but that's about it. Moving along, nothing for old business. So we'll move.
I've got one. I got a call just before coming here for the meeting from one of the citizens who's got one of the lots up on Leeds and Melbourne,
Oh,
wondering about where that's at.
We're very close.
Yeah, well, I told a bunch of those people last year.
We were very
but
close.
The county told me that it was gonna be done by fall, and they turned me into a liar on that.
Joel, do you mind speaking to this?
Yeah, no, I can. So we are really close. So we have the petition for the finalized RLS 150 and surveyor's affidavit. Those are in final review to make sure they pass what the examiner needs to issue those certificates and then actually be able to convey them. And so that I expect that process to be finalized pretty soon. And by that I mean it's in review with the surveyor right now, the affidavit portion. The petition's completed. They'll be getting submitted. I don't know what the timing with the county's going to be to review that. They've been pretty quick on stuff recently, so.
Yeah, and I think the St. Louis County auditor yesterday when we spoke, she was on the trail ride with us, so put another bug in her ear.
Good.
And she was very good.
They'll be glad to hear that. Thank you.
yeah, but over the last handful of months, there's a lot of progress since last year. So slowly moving along, unfortunately, but fortunately that, yeah, something's being done. But yeah, thanks for checking in about that. Moving past old business, we'll move into new business. 10.1, we have a resignation letter from Lisa Whippler from the EMS department. pretty standard. Yeah, we get these whenever folks are looking at, resigning as EMTs. So yeah, we just have the letter from her. Any comments or questions regarding that?
Brennan and I.
How many of you are on that service?
Brennan and
The two of you are?
Yeah.
You might have to table that acceptance of the resignation till you'd have a quorum to vote on it
Sure.
to be able to pass that.
Okay.
Because you should both technically abstain.
Okay. Yeah, we can table that for our next meeting. No sort of hurry on that. So yeah, we will revisit that at the next meeting. But thanks to her for all the time she's spent on the EMS department. I think it's 10 plus years. So
So can we tell her she can't quit?
right, yeah. So
Sorry.
until next meeting, yeah, we'll force her to come in
2
for a
more
few
weeks.
extra. Yep, exactly. We'll get so table that for tonight. So we'll move on to 10.2, resolution 2026-013, governing the counting of write-in votes for local elective office. Do you mind speaking to that, Dean?
Yeah.
I think in my
So,
conversations
so
with
this is a
Tammy-
resolution governing the counting of write-in votes for local elected office.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, when I talked with Tammy about it, I mean, it's something we do,
We do
whenever we
every-
do
every-
elections. It's just a requirement that we have. So any comments or questions?
Yeah,
Or-
this just changes to match the statutory language for the number of days in advance it needs to be.
Oh, okay.
It went to 19
Yeah.
days. So you'll see the previous one that was signed is in there for an example of when it was 7 days. That's the next page. This is just referencing that it's 19 days prior for the notice. So otherwise it's standard in what's previously been done.
Sounds good. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Any other comments or questions for this resolution? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve resolution 2026-013.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Counselor Ekman, second from Counselor Jarvala. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Moving on to 10.3. We have VIA engagement letter for GASB 75 services. A lot of letters. Can you please explain what that means to us, Dean?
So this is the VIA actual service solutions. They do it's part of our annual audit. It's for, where's my cheat notes? Retiree benefits that we pay for them on their behalf, and then to ensure that it's funded, they kind of do their own little audit, and that gets put in with our big audit. And Tom asks for it every year. It's been in statute or law since 2017, 2018, and they've done it every year since. So I guess I did not include it, but at the end of there's a whole nother part to this where we have to provide like employee numbers, rates, and benefits paid. And then they put it all in a nice little report.
And then, in talking with Tammy, it sounds like we've gone through these folks for the past several years also. So, and then, like Dean had mentioned, it sounds like every year the auditor, Tom Kelly, that does the auditing for the city, asks for it. And it sounds like it's a requirement. So. Hearing that information, is there anybody that has any questions or comments regarding that? Hearing nothing, I'll ask for a ask for a motion to approve using these folks to provide that service.
So moved.
Motion from Counselor Jarvala. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Counselor Ekman. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Then moving along to 10.4, Max Gray Arena Pay Application number 16. Anything special with this, Dean?
No, not necessarily. There's $98,600 left to pay on the arena project, so you still have punch list items to complete. So that is the retainage that we're holding back until all the punch list items are complete or we're satisfied with them.
What was that amount again?
The remaining amount, this check's going out for $125,000.
Yeah, but what was that other amount you mentioned?
That's the retainage of the entire project.
The total was?
The total project, we bonded and borrowed 4.8 million.
I thought I heard a 900 and some $1,000 figure.
You said this
The-
was
98.
98.
This
98
one's
retainage.
Okay.
It's going to come in significantly under the 4.8. So we'll, once this is all done and we get final invoicing, then we'll do a little audit and see what we're going to do with the remaining proceeds, if there's any.
But just hearing it sounds like we have funds to pay this
Yes. we do.
125.
It's already been submitted to the IRRB for reimbursement. So we should be receiving those funds shortly, which is half of 50% of 125,880 and 3 cents.
Sounds good. Do we have any idea on how many more pay applications we'll be getting? Or?
I'm guessing there should only be one more, and that would be to pay out the retainage.
Okay,
But we need to be satisfied that with these remaining items are completed.
right.
The IRRB grant expires this month, so I'm going to have, I already talked to IRRR. We're going to have to file an extension because this isn't going to get closed out this month
Okay.
at the rate this is going.
And how long does that extension go for? A year? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's a year, but Jerry said don't worry, or IRRB said don't worry about it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So
Okay.
they've been really good to work with as well.
Sounds good. Yeah. Hopefully, before a year, we're able to close everything out. But yeah, if we want to make sure we get that money and can use it.
Is everything pretty much done at the arena with?
Yeah, there's some small things that didn't get done that were supposed to be done, such as sod and not seeded, that we're disputing, and then some painting and a number of other small items. We're talking a few days of work, but
Okay.
we're getting some pushback. Or we're not getting pushback. It's between Max Gray and SEH right now. And then there's subs.
Any other comments or questions for this pay application? Hearing nothing, I'll ask for a motion to approve paying pay application number 16.
I have
I'm just reading.
Since I got on the council, I have not voted or seconded or whatever, made a motion to pay these because I wasn't involved
Okay.
on the council when this has been done.
Sure.
I will begrudgingly do so right now.
It's almost done, Dave. It's almost done.
Right.
Well, I wasn't involved when it started,
Yeah.
so I've held back.
Nor was I.
All
But
right.
It's been a great project overall, I think, for the city.
Yeah, if you have any issues, take it up with Brent and Sherry. Made that motion. So, but yeah, thanks
For
for
Dave, because
right. So motion from Councilor Garvala. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Councilor Ekman. All those in favor? Aye.
I
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. That is it for our agenda. So I will ask for a motion for adjournment.
so moved.
Motion from Councilor Garvala. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Councilor Ekman. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Thank you.